Good morning, everyone. My name is Adadike. I'm the CEO of Dabre Limited, and I've been playing in the real estate world for over 7 years and counting. Now, in that 7 years, we've dealt and met so many good developers who we partner with. Yet, this is the first time we'll be dealing with not only a developer, but a certified builder who has been in the construction industry 18 years and counting. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be introducing to you Sir Builder Blessing Obomobo, who has dared to do and is about starting a 21-story located in the beautiful suburb of Oniru, Victoria Island, a sought-out area for investors of high repute, and especially for those who would want to live in such a cream de la cream area and location in Lagos State today. This interview is to bring to light Bloom House, which we officially kicked off and launched a week ago. Now, I'll be introducing him officially right now to you to give us what Bloom Towers is all about, whom he's partnering with, his years of experience, and the major reason why you, yes, my premium investors, those who want to live by the beach, close to the beach, sighting the beach, should own an apartment or an office space there. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome Sir Builder Blessing Obomobo to you. Good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning.
How are you doing? It's a privilege to have you
very
on.
Fine, thank you.
I thank God that I was able to get you on this interview, considering how much Bloom House is taking from you now. So in a nutshell, please educate our viewers, our prospects, our investors, and those looking to live in a cream de la cream area in Lagos State, why they should buy into Bloom Towers, a 21 beautiful yet to be done or home, why they should buy from you.
Good morning, Ada. Good morning, viewers. Good morning, our investors, our clients. I am Sir Builder Blessing Obomobo, the MD and CEO of Standard Properties Limited, the developers of the talk of it, the town Bloom Towers.
Yes, so.
Yeah, Bloom Towers for us is an audacious project that we have taken, to deliver in the next 4 years. For us, it's about, we've done so much here in Oniru, here in Ikate, from MIJ to Bloomhaven, and the request has been that of, you've done so much with an MIJ that we didn't believe, was going to be successful. You moved from MIJ, to do Bloomhaven that has gone very far, and people like, give us an Oniru, and Oniru, we've been looking for this particular transaction for upward of 8 months before we finally got this location, and we're like, this is it, and we went into it. Started the rejigging of the designs because it's actually a continuation of the Blue Water development.
Yes.
If you know, it was supposed to be a 3-phase project. First phase is the Blue Water that has been delivered. Then so the second phase is these 2 towers, and there's a third phase. Before we got to the second phase, and we did some rejigging to present the reality of what contemporary development should be.
Yes.
So we brought the design to this level and put the figures together, and like you mentioned, we just launched last week, that was Saturday on the 9th.
Yes, and it was a glorious one.
It was a glorious one. Even under the rain, you can see the number of people who were there.
Because a lot of people are looking for such.
Yeah. So it only tells you the kind of project that is coming up there.
Definitely.
Because with what happened on that Saturday, the rain all through the day, obviously it was supposed to be. People were calling me and they're like, "Have you moved it? Are we rescheduling?" I said, "Reschedule where?" It must be done today. And you saw the crowd that was there. It tells you what people feel about the project. So Bloom Towers is coming for us. It's a signature for us. It's a huge statement that we want to make.
Yes.
We played in this stuff. I'm a registered builder. I'm not just a developer. I studied building technology. Went ahead to do my master's in housing development and management from the University of Ibadan. So I am actually playing in my turf. Exactly. From being a construction expert to a housing expert.
Yes.
And we feel that we've done terraces and all that. Let's begin to look beyond. Looking at Lagos land is an issue. Mm-hmm. So the level of construction today is to begin to look at the best way to go up. So that we begin to look like the Dubai of this world, Houston, Yeah, so that is what we're bringing, that's what we're actually bringing to bear. We, Blown Towers for us is a 4 years project. But like I mentioned in the day of the launch, I said that project must come on stream on or before the 4 years. People must start residing in that place before the end of that 4 years. That is our dream. That is our plan, and we will keep to that.
Okay, sir. Thank you for this brief explanation. Now, I also like you to tell our viewers and prospects and investors, how do you intend to achieve this? Are you partnering with any people, any company to achieve this? Taking into consideration it's going to be a 21-story, and of course, we're not doubting your expertise. We know that definitely you should have some partners that you'll be doing this for a comfort living and to achieve the end product, and that's the best to stand the test of time.
Even as an expert in construction,
exactly,
right? We still know that every one of us have our limit. We have our area of specialization. I'm a construction expert.
Yeah.
I'm a construction expert. For me, I'm a site person all through and through. But when we're talking about 21 floors, we're doing 2 towers, 21 and 19 floors. The truth of the matter is, we do not claim to know it all.
Yeah.
So we're not dealing with just anybody. We've been able to reach out to very top construction firm in the country, the top players, in our industry, and 5 of them quoted, and had discussion 2 discussions already, sessions already, and currently at the moment, our last discussion was with the 2 selected, because the 2 of them are competing right now, the LLA and BCN. I had 2 meetings with them today. I'm also having a meeting with LLA by 11 today here in this office. So so far so good. We're thinking any one of them is going to be the one who will do the job for us, because they have this advantage of delivering blue waters. So you understand?
Like
more
the winning team.
So it's more like a continuation.
Yes, a continuation.
So they're actually ahead. Fortunately, people are watching us, but they are ahead right now. And we're trying to see where, how we close. Within the next 3 weeks, I expect that we'll be done with the issue of the contractor.
Okay.
We would have been able to agree on who the contractor will be, but it's certainly going to be any of these 2.
So in a nutshell, when will full-blown work
by the end of August, piling will commence.
You can hear that.
By the end of August, piling will commence.
And you know that it's a 21-story project, right? So it's not going to be rushed.
No,
it has to be done. Stand the test of time.
Someone met me on site.
Yes.
Before, when we were trying to put the office there together for the official launch. And how many years project? I said 4 years. She now turned to look at the person that they came out like, thank God he didn't lie. That if you had mentioned 2 years,
2 years,
I would go away.
Yes, sure.
But when you said 4 years, okay, that's very, very realistic. Looking at you talking about 2 towers of 21 and 19.
Oh. Okay, what is the advantage of anyone who keys into Bloom Towers right now that we are just about to start the first stage of piling?
Now, I want to use MIGL
as an example. Yeah.
Why key in early? You do because at that point, it comes cheaper. When we started MIGL, my 1 bedroom was 25 million naira. My 2 bedroom was 35 million. My 3 bedroom was 43 million. My 4 bedroom, was 55 million.
Yeah, we know all this.
Good.
We saw this.
No.
So we know.
That was August, July, August, September of 2020. By February 2021, the 2-bed was already by 40 million naira, right? The 3-bed, let me not even talk about the February last. I'm talking about currently. If you are getting a 2-bed in MIGL, 2-bed terrace in MIGL, if you don't have your 65 million naira, you won't buy it. This was something people bought for how much? For 35 million. If you do not have your 40 million naira today, you will not get a 1-bedroom in MIGL.
For someone got for 25 million.
If you do not have 130 million naira today, you will not get a minimum, you will not get a 4-bedroom in MIGL.
Remember, we're talking about the corridors of Ikate.
Yes, of course, in Ikate. Exactly. Now, that 3-bedroom that was 43 million naira today is 80M.
That's for sure.
So you cannot see the advantage of people who bought in early. Currently, as I talk to you right now, the 1-bedroom that was selling at Bloom Towers for 80 million. Can't check that corridor. Can't check. Why about 30 million or less than what that 1-bedroom is selling for.
Are you hearing it? Are you seeing that?
The office spaces was selling at 2 million per square meter today. Go to that corridor and check. You see that the list, anybody who have that kind of development within that corridor that is selling office spaces, the prices today is what you will get is probably 2.7 million naira, 3 million per square meter.
And we're presently selling our office spaces in Bloom Towers for 2 million
per square meter.
With a minimum space you can take is 20
square meter.
So
you can see why buying in early is better.
Pays out.
And you also have the opportunity of spreading your payment for 30 good months
without added interest. Oh yeah.
Interest free. So once you do a 30% now, you can start counting for up to 30 months to finish your payment.
Sure.
Those are the advantages you get from keying in early. Let's assume, I don't pray for that because I expect that in the next 6 months, we would have finished selling my Bloom Tower. That is the plan. But let's say, God forbid, you have a unit there to sell in a year's time. You and I know that the price will probably be ×2 of what it is right now.
True. Very, very.
And as at that time, you won't have the space for that long instrumental payment time. It won't be available. So you see why keying in at this stage is the best option for an investor.
Another thing is a blessing. There's something else they need to know. You need to know too. Even if it will be available, it will be on secondary
sales, of course.
Because a smart investor would have bought in. I always tell all my clients, through off-plan, you can live and get any building, any apartment, be whatever it is, terrace, at the cheapest rate and live in the area of your comfort and choice. Now, Sir Blessing over the years is known for good building. His structures are intact. If you check out MIGL, even when the rain falls, you don't see a droplet by the time it's done. The drainages are top notch, the finishing is top notch. So this interview is not just only to introduce him, but to tell you the advantage of owning an apartment or a maisonette or an office space right now in Bloom Towers, Oniru. Oniru is high priced, it's exclusive, it's for the cream de la cream. If you're a business-minded person, I would advise you to key into Bloom Towers right now before you hear sold out. Thank you, Mr. Blessing, for this short interview. Lest I forget, we have a governor consent sitting comfortably on Bloom Towers. I'll advise you.
Not just that. There's already an approval for the 5 towers, like I mentioned before.
So everything is
yes.
set.
The phase 1, the phase 2, and phase 3. There is an approval for the 5 towers in that place.
Check.
You know, see, that was gotten.
A signature project. Yeah. Check. And I can tell you, he'll be delivering even before the 4 years is done.
Yeah.
But because we love durability and top notch for you, we have to follow the process. Thank you, Mr. Blessing. It was awesome discussing with you. This interview It's not just an eye opener, but it's also an eye catcher. So if I were you, I'll be keen into blue. Take a cue as we show you the 3D of what you'll be expecting from Sir Blessing Obomobo and his team on Blue Tower. I'm sure after seeing our 3D, you'll be wondering which should I go for. We have available for you, for the records, 1-bedroom apartment, 1-bedroom mansionette, 2-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom mansionette, 3-bedroom apartment, 3-bedroom mansionette, 4-bedroom penthouse and office spaces. So any of these you choose is okay. All you need to do is make a 30% initial deposit and you can spread over 30 months. Or you can make an outright payment and you get to choose your apartment, your office space immediately. I'll be waiting for your call. Thank you.